everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin and we're in the eBay cave, and as you can tell, I don't have much of a voice. Well, last night I had almost no voice whatsoever, and Blue Ridge Mama was nice enough to come down here and say, I'll do the show for you. So she did the show, and I think we had like 10 sales. Now, she doesn't gab nearly as much as me, so the time it took her to do the show was a little shorter. So we have 8 sales today, and if I don't gab too much, we'll be able to put the two together and make one show. So at any rate, we had a great day of sales, well over our $200 goal. No sales out of the Homeschool Hustler store, but we did have 3 sales once again to our repeat buyer, Wayne, and we really appreciate you, Wayne, out there. So let's take a look at what sold. I forgot to tell you how much we made so far. So today's Commonwealth Picker store is $343.42. Well over our $200 mark. That's what we shoot for since we're part-time pickers, part-time resellers. And that's kind of what we need to make sure our bills are paid every month. And anything above and beyond that is a little bit extra, especially headed into the Christmas season. So here's an item that sold that I picked up at a yard sale. It is Little Oscar by Coleman. It's in pretty good shape. I was with Deals and Dives down there in Roanoke at a yard sale quite a while ago. Probably two months ago, maybe a month and a half. And we were at a yard sale that clearly when we walked in, I'm like, this place is a bonanza, this place is a jackpot. And I started looking around and we went downstairs. I'm like, oh no, this looks like a hoarder house. And so we were taking video, and you'll see just incredible amounts of stuff. And I told Deals and Dives, I'm like, hey, we need to get a couple prices before we start digging through all this, just to make sure that it's worth our time digging through all this. It would have been a great pick if we could have got a little bit better prices on it. Basically, we were getting the prices that we could resell on eBay for, so wasn't gonna do as much good. But I did pick this one up, and it was I think a couple of bucks, and we sold it for $14.80 plus shipping. So it's not a huge profit, but this Little Oscar occasionally will sell in the summer times. You'd probably be able to get close to 20 bucks for it. All right, you often hear me talk about Revere wear when I'm out yard selling. A lot of times I'll say, look at all that Revere wear, and then I pass it up because it takes up a lot of space and it's not a lot of money. So occasionally when I find one that's already fairly clean on the bottom, I'll pick it up, and if it's a buck or so. And this one sold for $12 plus shipping, so we'll make $10 profit off of this thing, maybe $9.50, $9, something like that. And it's just a 1/4. Obviously you can tell because it says Revere wear on the bottom. It's got that copper bottom to it. But you can also tell a lot of times by that 3 ring on top. Sometimes I'll just see these lids separate and I'll pick them up, because you can pick these up too from time to time. And I could buy a ton of this stuff and sell it if, you know, if you clean the bottom of it and make it kind of glow. You get the little copper scrubbers or even the metal polishers and things like that. You can get an extra 20% and they'll sell pretty quick. But that's a little bit of work and for the money you're making on it. So I usually pass them up, but occasionally I'll pick them up, and if I don't have any up there, I'll pick some more up. If I've got 2 or 3 I'm already selling, I won't pick them up. I got to give a shout out to Commonwealth Grammy, because she turned me on to this stuff quite a while back. She said, you know, you probably get some money for that stuff. And I've been buying it ever since, every once in a while, and making 8, 9, 10, 12 bucks. Some of the bigger ones will make you more money for sure, but this will stay under 2 pounds, and it's an easy shipper. All right, this is Fontanini, and this is Jethro, Tamar, and Saul. I have sold boxes and boxes of this stuff in the past. I currently only have 2 listed. Actually, I have 3, because I'm kind of selling one on consignment for somebody. And it's the big nativity manger scene without any of the figures, just the barn itself. And I have another figurine up there. I can't remember who it is, but this stuff sells pretty good if you get it cheap enough. This is $10 plus shipping, out the door for $14.88. So not bad. I bought it for $1, so it's a fairly easy little $8, $9 profit. All right, so I picked this up at a yard sale. I haven't shown the video yet. For those of you who are asking about the yard sale videos, and they're like, hey, you know, isn't it too cold to go yard sailing out there, and you put out a yard sale video? It is. I went out yard sailing last weekend, and it might be the last weekend. Maybe we can find a sale here and there. But I have so much footage from all summer that I should be able to put out some videos all winter long. And if I'm out there looking like I'm sweating, it's because it's not current. So I have some that I've done recently that I'm going to put out, and this will be one of them in the next week or so, where we found this one. We made up kind of a big lot deal and bought like 5 or 6 different inflatables. This one and the one behind me were the ones that I thought were going to make a ton of money. I think we probably paid around 50, 60 bucks for all of them. And these were the 2 best, but there's a problem with this one. This one you saw in the kids' thumbnail the other day in the video I did with the kids, and we were out there testing them. And my oldest son usually tests them, but they were out there helping me that day because I knew Turner would like The Grinch. I think it's his favorite Christmas movie. I know it is. Anyway, this one sold for $115 plus shipping, so this covers our cost of all 6. One of them doesn't work at all, so that cuts us down to 5. This one had a problem, but this is going to make a profit for us already of about 50 bucks, and everything else we get for the other ones is going to be profit. So I'm going to let you look at this one back here because I don't really want to pick it up. It's rather large. And I'm probably just going to put it in one of those giant construction contractor trash bags and ship it out just like it is. It's pretty solid. I'll tape it up really good, make sure it's solid. And it sold for $50 plus shipping. And it's going to cost close to $50 to ship that thing because it's going to the other side of the country, which is unfortunate, but I'm happy to sell it. I sold it as is because it does work. It does inflate. The light works and the little blower works, and it starts to blow a little of the foam, but it's got 2 issues. The little styrofoam or whatever kind of snow pellets are in it because it's a snow globe. A lot of them, because they have condensation when they're left outside, have stuck to the outside of the globe, or the inside of the globe, I should say. And so it's got that issue, and you can go in there and scrape them all off, but I'm not going to spend an hour scraping little, styrofoam things off of that thing. So I said that's one issue, and another issue is it won't continuously blow those things out like it's snowing. It will blow them out and then it stops. And I think there's some kind of issue. There's a clasp because there's a tube inside that has to be broken down. And there's a clasp that's broken. And it'll prop up, but I don't think it's quite sealed tight. So you probably use duct tape, but I'm not going to duct tape it up and sell it. So I just disclosed it. It would have sold for $150. But selling it as is, it sat out there for a few days and it's going to sell for 50 bucks. So it is all pure profit this time, and it's always better to disclose without a doubt. It's also why you always should test those things. I love selling inflatables. I love selling used inflatables, but you got to test them. You got to set them up outside, and you got to take a picture of them while they're set up. And if you do that, you're going to get more money and they'll sell quicker, and you won't have the return problems. All right, now we have a package deal going out to Wayne. And Wayne, this is 2 different ornaments and a Chick-fil-A Santa Claus cow. And Wayne says he's, Wayne's out there Christmas shopping already. So we're really appreciative of Wayne, and just to take a look at what he got. So this is a little post office mouse, which I think is kind of neat for eBayers out there, always going to the post office. This is a cinnamon bear, both new. And this is obviously the Chick-fil-A cow. So I think we got them all together. We gave them a little bit of a deal off each because we're going to ship them all together, and they all stay under 16 ounces for sure. So we took a few bucks off and are going to ship these out. Wayne, we really appreciate it, and we hope those in your life that are near to you are going to enjoy them this Christmas. Thanks. All right, and if you hang around, my wife is going to show you what sold yesterday when I had no voice. That was very kind of her to do that, so I'd appreciate it if you'd give her a thumbs up out there. She really didn't have to do that, and that was kind of her. So she'll show you what sold yesterday, and we'll put these 2 videos together. And sorry it's a little longer, but we appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin. We're in the eBay cave, and as you can see, I have no voice. So my beautiful wife, Blue Ridge Mama, has decided to step in and help out and tell y'all what sold today. So if you do me a favor and give her a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it.
Welcome back to Commonwealth Picker, y'all.
Hey everybody, I've got Homeschool Hustler Reagan here, Blue Ridge Mama here. We are filling in tonight because Commonwealth Picker has a little bit of a sore throat, kind of cold going on. Turner said that Daddy lost his voice. He said he sounds sad but cute, so that was funny. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We're going to go over the stuff that we sold today. Reagan, you going to help me some? All right, sounds good. So the first item up is this Cubs 80s starter jacket. Is this a starter jacket? Yep. Starter jacket. What did Daddy tell us? He paid $2 at the last yard sale for this. And looks like it is going for $39.95 plus shipping.
It does have a stain though.
It did have a stain, but I'm sure he pointed that out in a picture. You think?
Yep.
Me too. Okay, the next item is a lot of the old world Christmas ornaments that we got from the Happy Little Accident haul. And I think, who took pictures of these, Reagan?
Me.
You want to show them some? So we have a little Chinese takeout, and that goes nice with the fortune cookie. They're very sparkly. Then we have
Bacon and eggs.
bacon
And
and
then
eggs
on the other
with a
side, there's
sunshine,
a sunshine.
because the eggs are sunny side up. And some popcorn. So that lot of 4 ornaments went for $28.81. All right, next item up is another ornament. This is a Hallmark keepsake ornament miniature. It's so tiny and cute. What does it say, Reagan?
Snug kitty.
Snug kitty. It's a little tiny kitty, and it's in a dresser drawer sleeping away. So super cute. Commonwealth Picker got this in a huge lot of about 30 or 40, so only about 10 cents probably for this, and it sold for $8.95 plus some shipping. Next item is a Disneyland Resort bumper sticker. So this is going out to a great viewer named Wayne. Say hi, Wayne. Thank you for all of your recent purchases. They are so appreciated. I think Commonwealth Picker told me that he lives in Florida, so he does Disney World. So we'll have to ask him, have you ever been to Disneyland? So you've been to Disneyland, right, Reagan?
Yep.
And I've been to both. So what's your guys' favorite? Do you like Disneyland, Disney World? Pros, cons? Because I want to take another trip. Okay, next item is another Christmas ornament. 'Tis the season. This one's really cute and funny. It is a Patience Brewster ornament, and it's a little skunk. This little outfit with a super fuzzy tail. Do you like him, Reagan?
Yeah. It's funny.
He's too cute to be a little stinker, but there he is. So Commonwealth Picker paid $4 for that at a sale and sold for $19.41. Then we come to a Hot Wheels Crisscross Crash racetrack piece. And he's probably told you the story. We got this for Turner's birthday in a set. It would not assemble like the directions said it would. So I looked it up, took it apart, and this sold for $9.95. So, okay, our next item is this North Face women's jacket. It is Reagan's favorite color, this pretty teal. So Commonwealth Picker was at a yard sale. He thought that this was actually a youth size jacket. We do have another one listed that is a youth size jacket, but when he brought them for me to list, I looked and I'm like, that's a medium. And I tried it on and it fits pretty well. So the North Face too, the tags that are youth actually did say youth. This one had on the sleeve this little Summit series, and it showed you that it was the 900 goose down feather fill. So I started looking up and the prices were really great. And this one had a few little, just like minor stains, nothing major at all. And so, you know, I put all of those details in the pictures and said, you know, it hadn't been treated, that it very well could just be washed one time and that may come out. So I ended up listing it for $89.95 plus shipping, and that's what we got. I had also listed this on Posh and Mercari, and it had a ton of watchers and likes on those sites too, but eBay was the first to get it, so happy with that because he paid $5. Next item goes to another great viewer, Mary Beth. She was one of our very first subscribers and has just been a great support, so we appreciate you getting these, Mary Beth. They are from the Brown Sugar Bear Company. but these are actually little gingerbread men shape. They have several different shapes. You put them into a bag of brown sugar. Well, you wet them first, and it helps the brown sugar stay moist so it doesn't clump up. So they're super cute, but thank you, Mary Beth. A little Liberty University mug, 50 cents at a yard sale, and it went for $7.55 plus shipping. So, gotta have your coffee. Another old world ornament, so Reagan took the pictures for those.
It's a little pencil.
Nice pencil. It does look very realistic. Probably maybe going to a teacher out there or an artist maybe. What do you think, Reagan? This one went for $10.81, and that was also part of Happy Little Accident haul. And then Commonwealth Picker gave me this with whatever these hieroglyphics are here, but I think that I can make out from our $200 investment in the Happy Little Accident haul that right now our grand total comes to $18.91. So that's pretty cool, Reagan. And we see that Turner back here has joined us. Say hi, Turner.
Hi.
He's the reason Daddy lost his voice, because you lost your voice first,
Yeah.
right? Next item is this Proline San Francisco 49ers hat. Our friend rideshare reseller out there probably like this, because for the first time in what, 30 some years, the 49ers are having a decent year. Just teasing. This is actually from the lot of hats that came from John Cincinnati Picker, and this sold for $29.95. So it is vintage and wool. Okay, got my homeschool hustlers, Reagan and Turner here. They had a sale out of their store. Can you guys tell me a little bit about what sold?
Yep.
Turner, what is it?
The Three Kings brought to baby Jesus.
That's right. What did they bring to baby Jesus,
Gold,
Reagan?
frankincense, and myrrh.
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So it's the original gifts of Christmas, all in some pretty little ornate boxes there. And it says a piece of it's real 23 karat gold, pure authentic frankincense and myrrh. That sold for $19.95 plus shipping. And Daddy picked that up at a yard sale for what?
$5.
$5.